the internationals, Jamie Rubin, Wesley Clark, were essentially duped by 29-year-old Hashim Thaçi. Do you really believe that? We have a man who's just was recently a student, spent time in Switzerland, would be able to dupe these esteemed people that we have talked about? Of course not. Now, all these witnesses came here, and they all shared something with you. They said there was no effective command and control of the KLA. There was no political structure. Hashim Thaçi was not in charge, and the armed conflict ended in June '99. The SPO does not want you to focus on that. In fact, so much so that they didn't even call these witnesses who were all over the records that have been in these proceedings. They chose not to interview them. They chose not to even call them. Instead, the prosecution comes here today and basically engages in evidentiary gymnastics, trying to twist and turn the facts, contorting, hoping that you don't see that they have missed the mark. They all come from different walks of life. They corroborate one another, and they send and share with you the exact same picture, that Hashim Thaçi is not guilty of the charges for which he has been brought to these proceedings. The prosecutor concluded in her remarks that the KSC is becoming a regular and conventional court. I fear that instead of this court being a model of what we want the rule of law and courts to be, because of this prosecution, it is becoming a symbol of what we're trying to prevent. So this case will be in your hands. I invite you to read the testimonies of these international witnesses, these people whose life work was made available to you and were able to share real stories from the real world about what happened in 1998 and 1999.